All right, time now for Great Day Food. We've got a local mom of 6. That's amazing already.
Whoa.
But she's a viral social media chef, and she says it was all a happy accident.
It was a happy accident.
Joining us in the kitchen is Diane Morrissey. First of all,
Hi, everybody.
we just met you.
Yeah.
And your energy is so great.
Yeah.
We just love
She
you.
has to have energy, Scott. She has 6 kids.
Yes.
And she manages to cook dinner every night.
I do.
Unbelievable.
Scott, we love you. We've been watching you and Kara for decades.
You're so
my
sweet.
kids.
I
It's
appreciate
true.
that. So what are the ages of the kids now?
Youngest is just turned 21. Oldest is 30.
Wow, you
So
look great.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, my husband does it. He probably looks a little bit better than I do.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is, I love it because you have a new cookbook that's coming out. In fact, you can pre-order, which you probably will want to after this. It's called You Got This. As a mom, as a working mom with kids and teens and different schedules, I mean, the what's for dinner thing is stressful every day.
It's the 3 worst words that a mom could hear, what's for dinner. And I started hearing it like at 8 a.m., what's for dinner? I didn't even clean up the breakfast dishes and they're asking me what's for dinner. But this is one of those things, yeah, the kids are back to school. What are you cooking for your family? They're going in 20 different directions. You only have a very short time. So non-pizzas. I love to make pizzas. It's a really smart way to feed a lot of people quickly, but a lot of times you don't have pizza dough. So you use naan, and you can put them in your freezer.
And these, I've seen them at my local Big Y all the time. Just
Every grocery store sells them.
Yep.
Keep a couple packs in your freezer. When you know you're going to make them at night, pull them out and let them defrost during the day, and then you have non-pizzas. But the great thing is you're going to use and utilize like leftovers. There's a lot of bits and pieces in your fridge, and
like this.
Like what Scott is eating right now. So it's a great way to throw all those together and make a fabulous quick dinner for your family.
All right, so show us how you do it. You did the naan, and I saw in the videos you were putting some like olive oil or something.
Yeah. So you pre-bake them for like 5 minutes.
Okay.
But I also think it's fun to think out of the box. Like you don't go ahead and it doesn't have to always be red sauce. So like for one of them, I'm going to use a roasted red pepper pesto that I had in my fridge. It's terrific to serve over pasta or put on sandwiches. But today we're going to use it as the base for a pizza. It doesn't have to just be red sauce.
Okay.
You could use basil pesto. You can use anything you want.
All right.
So I'm going to go ahead and then you can sort of just play. I had some caramelized onions in my fridge. I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of caramelized onions to the pizza.
Diane, did you ever think you'd be in this situation?
No, my God, no.
So you have a background that working more in the food services industry.
I was
you
a
knew about
stay-at-home
food.
mom for a long time, and then I went back to work, and well, I catered as well when my children were very young, but then I went back to work at Whole Foods, and I worked at Whole Foods for a long time, and I used to run the prepared foods department.
That's a pretty impressive job.
But then I started running
you learned
their
how to
stores.
prep food.
Yeah, well, it was always about food for me. It had to be about food, and so I started running their stores in Connecticut and New York, and then this happened by accident. Literally, I posted a picture one day about 6 years ago of a birthday cake I made. It might have been for Frances or another one of my daughters. And I noticed it got a lot of likes, and I'm like, I didn't even know what the heck Instagram was.
Exactly.
I used it to spy on my kids at that time. But I got a lot of likes, so I said, that's cool, let me do it again. And I posted something else, and then my following just sort of grew organically, and it gave me an ability to eventually step back from retail and commuting into New York. And I had a much more normal schedule to be with my family, and it's turned out to be a wonderful blessing.
And now look at you. Look at you.
All right, so we just to catch up here, you did the pesto, and now you just put some rotisserie chicken.
I did. I had some chicken in the fridge. I threw it on there as well. And then again, you can sort of play. And you know what? I'm going to throw, because Scott might eat it. He's obviously enjoying the tomatoes. So for you, Scott, I'm going to put a couple of tomatoes on it.
Now, what did you do? Those are regular
Yes,
cherry?
those are cherry tomatoes. I roasted them 425. Tossed with a little bit of olive oil, salt, and pepper. That's it, 425 until they start to burst, probably 20 minutes.
Should I make one with green
Yes,
pesto?
I actually put that for you.
Okay, good.
So that's basil pesto.
Okay.
I won't make you'll get yourself dirty. We'll let Kara take over.
Okay,
so
basil pesto.
Again, basil pesto, and you can use whatever you have to sort of make it your own. This one, actually, I did a taco pizza. We had leftover taco meat. So I put salsa on the bottom. Instead of red sauce, I put salsa. And then I put the taco meat, and then I had leftover peppers and onions, and then chopped it with cheddar. So again, thinking out of the box and being a little creative when you're making the pizzas is a fun way.
You could actually put all this stuff out.
Do the
and then
kids
all
get
of you,
involved?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
It's so fun, right?
Your family could pick out what they want. if they
Yeah,
did
like I
this.
don't eat meat myself, so I'll leave chicken off of mine, but I'll, put a couple of shrimp on for my own.
Oh, that's a great idea.
I'm gonna do some black olives.
And then
what
different kinds of
happens?
cheese. So then you're going to go ahead, once you have it assembled, you're going to go ahead and put it in a 400-degree oven. It's already par cooked, so you don't have to cook it that long, probably 10 minutes until it gets nice and melted. I love to top this one with a little bit of hot honey.
Oh, look at
Everybody's
that.
doing the hot honey now. It's like
I
such
love
a
it.
trend.
I actually I hate the word trend, but I guess it sort of is. I make my own also. I do.
Here's how you get in touch with Diane, because she's got a cookbook. You got this. It's due out in March of next year, but
Yeah.
you can pre-order it now. For more information, follow her on Instagram at Diane Morrissey and check out the link in her bio.
Yep.
Look, all
You
the
got
information's
this.
right there.
I love it.
I'm gonna cut this up, Diane.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't want you to get
You got 20
yourself messed
seconds.
up.
Look at you. Oh my
Come
God,
on.
look at you.
Come on, Scott.
See, you probably have some of this at home. You can make dinner right now while you're watching Great Day Connecticut. And stay
Thank you.
tuned, because we're going to bring you all the big stories and weather in the afternoon rush on Eyewitness News at 4. Join me right now. Okay.